What's up, guys? It's your boy TCC, Tyler Creates Content here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Crypt, Buried Alive, and this is a song off of his album, Buried Alive. Who would have guessed it? And you can go ahead and watch the earlier reaction. We reacted to, I think it was Crypt, Jelly Roll, and Adam Calhoun. I think it was called Call It Quits. That's right, here. I can never remember where it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. But first, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and leave a like, because, you know, not many people be doing that these days. And also, leave a comment and tell me what else I should react to. There's also a link in the description if you want to go ahead and request a reaction yourself. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Somebody save me from my...
Old. This is interesting. It has that same kind of bass sound in a way to Alone Together by Quedeca. And it's just very interesting. And, you know, he's got that very, he has a very soulful voice. So his voice always works really well, in my opinion, on tracks. But let's go ahead and keep listening.
Myself, I'm following my demons all the way to hell. Talking to God so far away. I'm falling down. I'm buried alive. Do you know what it's like to live your life in the eyes of the public while they wait to watch you fail?
This gives me very heavy NF vibes with, at least the way the music video looks. But, I mean, you know, the thumbnail, that's already one thing, you know, kind of thumbnail overreaction, whatever. Of course, you know, being buried alive, you know, you're going to look that way. But, you know, some very interesting things, you know, talking to God, you know, talking to the devil, whatever. And he's buried alive, whatever. It's interesting. This is very interesting. Let's go ahead and see, you know, what direction he's going to take this in.
Every day they're looking for something old to bring up something new if they see you doing well. And God forbid you did some things in the past, man, you might as well just hang it up to dry. Cause in this day and age, change don't mean a thing. They'll cancel anything in sight. These people are casting stones for things they've done themselves. They just don't have a million people praying they fail and watching every move they make and honing on their mistakes and show the world that you're not who they think. The pressure keeps mounting higher. I no longer desire to live this life I chose, cause I'm no longer inspired. But these people require me to keep bringing a cipher, so I'll speak till I'm tired, holding my feet to the fire, screaming, somebody save me from myself.
First off, before we break down all these bars, first off, bro, that can't taste good. You got dirt going on in your mouth. How does that taste good? I mean, I'm not saying it does taste good, but how are you dealing with this right now? I mean, obviously it's for the music video or whatever, and this is definitely where the thumbnail comes from, or at least kind of around this shot. But that's interesting. So anyways, to the bars, you know, we're talking a lot about cancel culture and, you know, how you're buried alive with cancel culture, and how, you know, if you anytime you try and change, it doesn't matter because they're still going to bring up who you were in the past. And I understand where this is coming from, because, you know, I might be getting some dislikes for this. Don't really care. But, I mean, cancel culture is about the worst thing that's ever happened to the internet, you know? So it's cool that he's making a whole song about it. And, you know, it's interesting. It's really interesting. I mean, yeah, just cancel culture is the worst. It turned Twitter into just an absolute trash place. I mean, ugh, it's just a pile of trash now. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, he's buried alive with all this pain of, you know, being in the internet eyes, and, you know, if you do something wrong in the past, I mean, you're pretty much already sentenced to a death sentence. That made sense. But yeah, so let's go ahead and keep looking at it.
I'm following my demons all the way to hell. I'm falling down. I'm buried alive. It's like I read your mind, dude. Finding why would you even try to keep and hide secrets deep inside? You're speaking lies and redefined who I knew. What can I do? Stuck in my room, demons swirl around like typhoons. Life walking in. I wanna take that rope and tie a noose. Preparing to die, scary.
Life is like a tightrope that I want to use to tie a noose. That's fire. That is fire. And now we're getting a little bit into like depression and stuff like that. So all the thoughts swirling around and stuff like that. And that's how it is. That's how it is. I mean, your thoughts are like swirling around. It's crazy. But yeah, so it's interesting. This is another thought about being buried alive, that you're not only buried alive with the cancel culture, what's going on the internet, but in real life with what the mental illness that's just weighing you down and makes you buried alive, like weighed down by the dirt or whatever. You can't hide secrets.
Inside, bottomless lows, heroin highs, staring in the eyes of death, I'm paralyzed. I guess it's time for them to bury me alive. Maybe now you see the bar you set for me is higher than the one that I can actually reach. This is what you wanted, raise yourself those high, lay me in the dirty, bury me alive. Somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell.
Ew, hold on. I'm sorry, Crypt, but like, hold on.
Bury me alive. Somebody save me from
Hold.
myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell.
Did you see how much dirt was in his mouth? That is disgusting, brother. Oh my gosh. I get the sentiment. Some of y'all were talking to me about the last one, about the last reaction I did, about how, that's not what he meant. The smoking in the rain, that's not what he meant. But that's just gross. That's gross. Ooh, those background vocals, the bury me. Yeah, I should leave the singing to Crypt on this one. But bury me, that's fire. Man, wow, that sounds good. I haven't heard this kind of side of Crypt. I mean, we've heard with his last album, you heard him singing, but I mean, wow, you haven't heard something like this from Crypt. I mean, this is definitely shaking up how I see him as like an artist. Definitely. I mean, he's setting a new side of the rap game for himself right now, and that's something that not a lot of people done. Kodeka's doing it right now. In a way, I feel like Joey Nato's doing it, just with the way he makes his music. I mean, he has pop tunes or whatever, but he just sounds different than a lot of those YouTube rappers. And Crypt now with these hooks, and I mean, he doesn't sound like he just is how a lot of YouTube people classify YouTube rappers as one of those wannabe Eminems. He doesn't sound like that. He sounds different, and that's something I commend. That's cool. That's real cool. That was good. That was another indie Black Magic music video.
My album Buried Alive is finally out now everywhere, guys. It's currently sitting at number 2 on the hip hop iTunes charts, right behind DMX. Rest in peace to a legend, man. And it's at number 7 in all genres on iTunes. Like every single.
Go run it up.
This is by far the highest I've ever charted. If you guys want to help continue to grow and get me even higher in the charts, please check the link in the description. iTunes is where the charting happens, but it's out everywhere. There will be a link in the description for all this stuff. I love you guys, and thank you so much for everyone that has supported this album. It's really been crazy.
All right. That was cool. That was a real cool song. I mean, I love those vocals. I think this is another one Marissa would have liked, but I love those vocals. I loved all that kind of stuff. I mean, he's got a voice on him, and I didn't know he had that voice until his first album. And now that I know it, and now that I've heard it on multiple songs, I mean, he just really elevates like a song that he's on, especially when he's doing a hook like that. I mean, looking at Call It Quits, the one in the top left, I mean, his whatever is like, I'm gonna da 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 da, and then he had the ba. I mean, I can't remember the words, but that's how it's structured. I mean, that was cool. You haven't heard that from him. I mean, he's doing a lot of different things on this album. I mean, I haven't listened to the whole album yet, but he's doing a lot of different things that just, it makes him stand out. It does. But yeah, so if y'all wanted me to react to this album, go ahead and tell me in the comments below, because I will do it. And let me know if you want to do it with Marissa as well. I mean, I can do that, obviously. Or I can just do it by myself, whatever. And let me know if you like me doing the reactions more, if you like Marissa being there as well, or if you like a mix of both, because I can do both, you know? It is my channel after all. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what your favorite part, tell me what your favorite bar from the song was, because you know, he's always got those good lyrics in there. So tell me what your favorite bar was, and tell me if you thought my interpretation was a little different than yours. And if so, go ahead and leave me a comment. Just keep doing that, because you know, I gotta get the interactions up, because those really help out. Anyways, guys, it's been Tyler. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Ah.